It's Tuesday, May 24th. I'm GHK Lal on Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 and 99.5 FM. It's Tuesday, May 24th. I'm GHK Lal on Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Welcome to the National Outlook. Today we're going to talk about food. Food. We can't exist without food. We're not healthy without food for too long, if we are without it for too long. And we must have it. I'm looking at last Friday's Kaieteur News, and it has the first three front page stories. Food and water more important than oil. That was the headline. That was Prime Minister Mia Mottley of Barbados. Food and water more important than oil. I think that was well said. We can't drink the oil. We can't eat it. Second headline, Guyana targets aquaculture, soya, poultry to cut food import bill, President Ali. And there was a picture of him at the podium. And that is a good development, but we've been hearing about these things for a long time from one government after the other in some form, and we still seem to be importing this $6 billion Guyana dollars annually in food. And then the third front page story was Prime Minister Rowley offers to build business model to boost regional food supply. So from Barbados, food, from Guyana, food, from Prime Minister Rowley of Trinidad, food, food, food. Food is important. We are dead without it. We can't do much without it. Right now, there are rising prices that we know about from the markets. And we're talking about food here. We're not talking about other things at the stores that are important, but something to patch up the house or fix the car. But we're talking about day-to-day existence, food and water. Prices are spiraling, and a lot of people can't afford that. We've talked about Guyana being the breadbasket of the Caribbean since the days of Forbes Burnham. What was that, 40 and 2060, almost 60 years ago. We've never stopped talking about it. PNC government, PPP government, coalition government, and now back to PPP government. We're in the same place, brothers and sisters. We are in the same place that we're importing food, $6 billion annually, and we can't even be the breadbasket of this country alone. Of this country alone, we are not able to be the breadbasket. That's why we have to import food. Now, something has to give here. We are focusing on oil, and yes, the government is going into other sectors to avoid that curse and that disease and to be monocultural. And so everybody wants to chip in. Everybody wants to get into this food sector, which could be a multi-billion-dollar one regionally, which is a multi-billion-dollar one. So there's something for everybody here. But we've got to stop the talking and start with the doing. The programs, the set aside of land, the financing, the entire infrastructure around food. And unless we get that straight, we'll be talking come another 5 years from now. We will be making speeches, this president, that leader, from this country and that one, and we'll be in the same place. trying to put food on the table and not being able to afford it, spending a lot of money for it nationally that we can ill afford in terms of foreign exchange and other things. So we need food, and we need a structure, we need a program, we need a vision in place that is coordinated, that is comprehensive, and that helps us to get scarce food, precious food, before our people, especially the poor. I'm GHK Lal on Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Thank you for listening to the National Outlook.